Now I'm walking down the hall outside the VIP patients room thinking about that first training class, but most of all I'm thinking about this nurse by the name of Margaret. I don't know who she is, I don't know what she looks like, but when I get down to that unit desk, I'm going to let her know we don't need to say these kinds of things to patients and families. Yes, I need to speak with a nurse by the name of Margaret, please. Well, this woman turned from behind the desk, hand on her hip, she said, "What?" I took a few steps back and said, "Margaret? Well, this patient in 432, he was just saying to me that you had said to him that we don't have enough staff to take care of all of our patients, and that all the money we're supposedly saving, that we're pocketing that money down in administration." And? Phase 2, that's where we actually came in, and after hearing leadership's kind of feedback about where they saw your current culture, how that related to service, we also took the time to do employee focus groups and manager focus group to really take a look at those specific issues from those vantage points of those staff members and how they viewed service and what you really felt like were opportunities for improvement for the future. Went over to my group of friends. "Hey, how's it going?" "Not so good." "Well, what's wrong?" "Well, Chris, this is a dance." "I mean, it was supposed to be a dance, but nobody's out there dancing." "Oh yeah, that is a problem." Well, standing next to me was my girlfriend, Tanya, future 20% staff member. "Oh, come on, Chris, I bet if we got out there, everybody else will get out there. Maybe if we start dancing, everybody else will start dancing." And before I knew it, Tanya had grabbed my hand, pulled me across to the middle of the gym floor, and there we stood, just the two of us, with the whole rest of the junior high gathered around staring. Well, in a moment like this, you can only go into what I call safe mode. You know what safe mode looks like, don't you? You just kind of go one foot to the other. Don't move your upper body, it draws entirely too much attention. And most importantly, keep your eyes closed. Because as long as your eyes are closed, they can't see you. That's right, they couldn't see me. I mean, they could see Tanya, but they couldn't see me. But as I stayed in safe mode, guess what started happening? Other people started coming out on the dance floor. Yes, we need 3 value meal number 1s with Cokes, 2 value meal number 1s, no onions, with Diet Cokes. We need, "Sir, how many orders are you about to place?" "Well, about 13. "You cannot place that many orders through the drive-thru window." "Well, actually, your manager told us to do this. Pull up to window 1. So we pulled up to window 1. She told me again we couldn't place this many orders. I said, "Look, just go get your manager. He knows all about it." Manager comes over, opens a sliding glass window. "Sir, what's the problem?" I said, "Well, she was just telling us that we can't place this many orders through your drive-thru window." "That's correct." "What is this? I mean, are you not the same guy that told me to do this 15 minutes ago?" "Well, now, sir, that's not technically correct. All you need to do is just place 4 orders now and then drive around and place 4 more orders." "You want me to play Ring Around McDonald's?" "I don't think so. I don't care how long this line may get behind us. I don't care how many cars may show up back there. I'm just going to shut this bus down. We're turning the key off, and we're not going to go anywhere till you give us our food." Yay! Let's try that again. "We're not going anywhere till you give us our food." Yay! Now that's what the kids are doing. The bus is rocking back and forth. Well, sitting in the seat right behind me, I've got the world's greatest teenager just coaching me. His name's Clementi, about to be a senior in high school, and he just starts coaching. "You go, Mr. Thrash. You know, you're a quiet man, you don't say much, but boy, when they make you mad, it's not a good thing, and I like that." Well, the longer Clementi talked, the more excited I got. I was kind of starting to feel like a prize fighter, you know? Bring on Six Flags, bring on McDonald's, bring on the world, baby. And then the police arrived. One morning, my sister Cindy called and she said, Chris, I got to tell you, Leah's in the middle of this bone marrow transplant, and it's really, really grueling. At times, Leah just feels like her skin's on fire, and the nurses have to come in and put her into a bathtub of ice to try to cool her down. And last night, she was up throwing up all night. She said, but finally, early this morning, the hospital room got completely quiet. And I thought, good, Leah's finally gone to sleep. She said, so I was sitting in that room next to the hospital window looking outside, and I thought, you know, God, this isn't fair. Why does it have to be my daughter? Why is it me in this situation? I mean, every single day I walk back and forth to that stupid Ronald McDonald house up the street. I didn't even get to go home and have Christmas with my husband or my 3 other kids. I just don't think this is right. She said, I thought Leah was asleep, but then this little voice from the bed said, Mom, are you crying again? Yeah, Leah, I'm sorry. I'm just having a rough time right now, okay? You know, Mom, I think there's something you ought to do. I think it just might make you feel better. You see, I just try to remember every single morning when I first open my eyes, I just thank God for a new day. Well, that moment forever changed my life, because I knew if a little girl in that condition, given everything she had been through for 6 years, if that was her attitude toward life, then who was I? And what problems did I really have? But I'll tell you, Leah didn't just have a little voice. Leah had a powerful voice. She's the same one that at 3 o'clock in the morning, she pushed her call button one night. She said, Nurse, you need to get in here. Nurse came running down the hall. She came in. She said, baby, what is it? What do you need? Leah said, you know, this room just isn't working for me. I think that picture belongs over on that wall, and that plant needs to go in that corner, and I don't know where y'all got that chair, but get it out of here. Did you know that nurse stepped into action and did everything Leah wanted done to that room? Now, as far as I know, that nurse's name was never printed in any newspaper, or she wasn't featured on some famous TV show. But that night at 3 o'clock in the morning, guarantee you, that nurse was Leah's hero.